Well, haven't been on here in a little while. We've had some pretty rough weather around here, and I've been under it a lot. Fought a pretty rough cold for about a month. Then we got the COVID, so that's kind of knocked me down again. I just thought I'd get a quick, happy holidays, Merry Christmas out to everybody. Today's Christmas Eve, 2021. We're expecting some snow and weather in the teens. I'll be bringing a few of my small colonies that I put in the greenhouse in the house. We're going to have about a week of really cold weather, and they're just not ready for it. So this said, I got to do what I can to try to get them through. It wasn't always their fault. They went into fall week with a lot of things that I did. Late splits I made, late treatments I made. And that brings me to the phone calls that I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of, oh my God, my bees were great. And lots of bees in there, now there's no bees left. We've gone through with a few of them and deduced what happened. A few people treated for mites very late, and then treated with formic acid, which says right on the label can make them try to requeen, and that was the case in one of them. The hive tried to requeen too late, didn't get a new queen back in. They ended up going laying worker. So what was 2 full boxes of bees turned into a laying worker colony that, as it got cold and wet, just didn't make it. So there were lessons learned. Another one had tried to get a colony going in the 1st of September. Was told that it was pretty tough to do, accepted the challenge. They went for it. Well, he also happened to have a very strong colony close to it that were some Russians. So they ended up robbing it out completely, and it disappeared. But these Russians are doing very well. So keep in mind, as you're losing bees, that so is everyone else. This is not special failures that you made. Sometimes you can put your finger on things you did wrong. I've got a whole list of things I did wrong. There's also, I'm sure, another list that I don't even know about of things I did wrong. So in order to learn bees have to die. You've got to take that as a challenge to do the best you can to take care of your bees, but there's a lot of factors out there that are out of your control, and a lot of knowledge that is not in your control. So as we go through this whole process of learning, expect to lose some bees. Use this time in the winter, when there's not a lot you can do out there with them, to get your equipment ready for spring. Get your plan ready for spring. Are you going to grow? Are you going to split? Some that you had that made it through. Are you going to try to let them go and pick up nukes or packages to reestablish your colonies? Knowing that with everything that you decide to do, there's gives and takes. If you got 2 colonies that did real well and you're trying to get to 10 and you split them to pieces, you're going to have a bunch of weak colonies again. Yes, some of them will recover and get through it, but how much do you want to split? If you make splits, do you want to let them requeen? Do you want to buy queens? Sometimes the queens you can get in the spring are not the queens you want to try to winter with, but they can build your colony. So you're going to do some splits, put queens in them, let them get through your major flows, and then requeen with a local queen when they're more available in the later summer. All these things are stuff you can plan right now for no cost. Write them down. Look at the benefits and the downfalls of each of them. Get your plan together. That's, like you say, it doesn't cost anything. keep an eye on your bees. If you do lose them, if you can protect the equipment, you haven't lost your total investment. So, you know, try to get them, get the equipment put up so the mice don't get in and eat it, and the wax moths don't tear it apart and stuff. Get any extra equipment you got ready for spring, ready to go. There are things you can do this time of year in preparation for the bees. Study, watch videos. You'll see things that you didn't know you did wrong when somebody points them out on a video. There are great videos out there for educating yourself on beekeeping. So that'll give you guys a few things to think about and some stuff to do with this nasty weather we're going to have through this winter, which hopefully is going to stack up some water so we don't have the drought problems we had last summer, which were very instrumental in the demise of a lot of bees. So another thought I have for next year because of that is to try to get water closer to them. Just like I would if I had cattle in a pasture, I'd make sure they had a water trough with water. So even though all the river's only, you know, 300 yards away, on those super hot, super dry days, that may not be close enough. Anyway, hope you guys all have a great holidays, and I'll try to get more of these videos out a little more regular. Thanks for watching.